Welcome back, everybody, to Donkey Kong 64. We're up to 4 hours and 27 minutes of game time. And today, after we take care of a few things here in Das Overworld, or DK Isles as it actually is, we're actually going to be doing some backtracking, which will be grand. But first, I haven't done this yet. I'm gonna go back in this direction and activate this Banana Port 3 here, which will be nice to have. We can shoot it from here. Beautiful. So that's Chunky's shoot a switch, get a banana. Clap your hands. Alright. Hit a Banana Port 4 here. Because there's a couple of things we can do in this lobby. Mainly as DK. There's this gorilla grab switch here. Ooh. And I'll start moving that up and down. Which will, once we're able to get up there, allow us to hit up this music pad. As DK. Requires the Bunker Blast. And that will have Squawks give you a golden banana. It's our third one as Donkey Kong in the DK Isles already. Do I ground pound this, or? I forget what I do with this. I think I have to be Chunky. I have to be Chunky Kong to interact with this. Is it a primate punch thing? Yes. And that gives us two things. That is Tiny's Kasplat for the DK Isle, so let's get that first. There we go. And finally, this Banana Fairy. First try. Happy with that. She's gonna exit out of here as Diddy Kong. I'm gonna do a slight bit of backtracking. Backtracking and backtracking. Just keep falling down here. And now this here, where we fell down as Donkey Kong to get his shoot a switch, get a golden banana for the DK Isles. We're actually going to go across these vines. And there's two things here. There's a battle arena hidden under there, and then there's a Diddy Kong pad. Hop up the Diddy Kong pad. And we get to a Batty Barrel Bandits. I'm going to have to refer to my notes for this. Well, it wasn't actually that I needed my notes, it was that I needed more notes. Essentially, I had to write something extra down for stuff, because the reels of this Batty Barrel Bandit are going at such a speed that in order to actually catch the banana, you need to press the A button to stop the reels on the fruit that comes before the banana, which I believe always stays the same between playthroughs of between playthroughs of the game. So that is that. And we will get ourselves another golden banana, racking them up here in the overworld. Okay, that went much better than expected, just writing an extra thing down in my notes. We're gonna get Chunky Kong out here, because he will be able to pick up this boulder with relative ease, and into this here battle arena we go. Bish Bash Brawl. So now we have to survive for 60 seconds with some enemies that we haven't been introduced to yet. We have these skeleton type things, which I forget what their names are, because I am bad at enemy names. I don't know how to enemy names. And of course we got the splat. Of course we have to survive for a full minute, which is not terribly difficult to do. Especially if you're playing as Chunky and just using the I'm a pretty windmill thing, because it is among the 5 Kongs, it is the best running B maneuver just for its controllability. There we go. Just do a backflip at the center with 1 second to go and you pretty much got it. Right then. I suppose we should, oh, my notes say enter Jungle Japes as Tiny. Forgot about that. So we shall now head into Jungle Japes to get the rest of the stuffs that we need to get in here. And it's 3 characters worth of shit. So I could take the banana port, but I would miss out on regular bananas in the first little tunnel here. And also there's stuff for both Tiny and Lanky if we go in this direction. Which is swell. Tiny's thing is over here. We're gonna see a lot of bonus stages in this recording session. Here's Splish Splash Salvage. Collect all the coins, but watch out for the starfish. Alright, let's see if I could do this in one try. Because I was having immense trouble with this in practice, and it's because of the swimming controls and how perspective can just kind of fuck with you. The real key is to get the 4 in the middle height of the barrel first, and then just swim around the lower outside of the barrel, and then the last one is dead center at the bottom. There are only 2 of that particular bonus stage type. And the second one is a little bit more difficult. We'll come on to that later. And as for right now, I suppose my priority should be to get Lanky out and do his thing that's over there so that we can just completely clear that area. See, Lanky has an I'm a pretty windmill thing. which is also rather nice. It's also pretty well controllable. Alright then, what's Lanky got in store?
Welcome to bonus stage.
Mad Maze Mall. Destroy all the baddies, then head for the checkered flag. So we've got 5 enemies to destroy here. There's one. See if I can remember where to go here. Right, I need to go in to the other dead end over there because there's another enemy. Hello. It's a fairly simple thing. Oh. And I have to go into the other dead end. Because I keep forgetting shit. There we go. Fortunately, there's plenty of time for this one. 60 minutes. The 60 minutes would be way too much, but the 60 seconds is also too much. And there's Lanky Kong's first golden banana of Jungle Japes. Excellent. Alright, now to actually go through the main little area section type thing. But first, I actually need to get Diddy Kong out here. Because I will need him to shoot a peanut switch to open something up for Lanky. Just aim it properly. Beautiful. So that will open that up for Lanky Kong, which will be nice. Oops, wrong way. Something I haven't mentioned about the tag barrels is, instead of hitting left or right to select the Kong that's to the left or right, you rotate the, I guess, carousel left or right. So it can be kind of confusing. The first time you play this game, it's like, why am I not getting to the character I want in the tag barrel? Hope those pegs look a little loose to you. So it's Squawk's pointing out the painfully fucking obvious, but first, if I can aim that banana balloon. Make sure you get these bananas before you hit the switch. There we go. And zingers. I have a good ammo supply, and I could just, you know, use ammo, but I would rather use the fuck it button. Which is just use an instrument. It's the easy button. And that's 2 golden bananas for Lanky and Jungle Japes. And it's the first banana fairy of this world. That was poor. How to aim camera. There. What?! I was like a frame late. Thank you. God. Hate these freaking banana fairies. But gotta do it for 101%. Alright, there's some regular bananas for Lanky. down in the water here. If the camera would cooperate with me. Swim around in this a bit. Oops, what the fuck? I didn't hit Z there. Sometimes, if you're like holding toward the ground and you jump in water, you kind of dive underneath the surface without pressing the Z button. It's kind of odd. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this here. And that just doing that gives Chunky a golden banana. They were just feeling really generous with that, I suppose. Wasn't there... No. So I just gotta ground pound this 3 times. And down we fall through. Where we find some more regular bananas for Chunky. Yeah, I'm gonna be cautious here. Just be careful. Take your time. Alright, let's shoot this switch first. Because that will lead to the golden banana. So we'll just swing across here. Alright. The other switch. I need to be careful here. So I don't want to catch that at the wrong moment. Like I almost did there. There we go. There's Chunky's blueprint. Remember to hit Z to drop off of a vine. Like, you'll rarely use it, but that's one time where you will. I could just, like, jump to my death here and just death warp, but what's the fun in that? Especially when I can just get out easily by just being patient. There's some coins for Tiny, but I don't need to get them. I basically don't need to get any more coins ever. Alright. Speaking of Tiny, we're gonna take Tiny in this direction. Because there's some stuff in this direction for both Tiny and Chunky. See some regular bananas for Chunky, but you'll see why I am going in this direction as Tiny. There's a couple of reasons. Not the least of which is this Kasplat here for Tiny. Just gonna keep hitting this. There we go. More importantly, these switches here are feather switches. So we have to open this up as Tiny. This Banana Port 5 here, the other Banana Port 5 is like atop the mountain where we did the minecart thing, where you can find some more coins for Tiny. So just throwing that out there, in case you need them. Let's be safe and grab those. Also, getting into the mini monkey barrel would be nice. You know, just saying.